Brad Pitt finally reveals the real reason for his breakup with Jennifer Aniston. The memory of a story that seemed perfect, but hid a truth that Brad Pitt has not been able to keep hiding. Brad Pitt has decided to break his silence about one of the most controversial and talked about episodes of his romantic life, his divorce from Jennifer Aniston. Although more than 2 decades have passed since their love story came to an end, some statements have resurfaced that completely changed the version we knew. His words not only shed light on that moment, but also reveal a personal and vulnerable side that he rarely shows in public. For years, rumors, theories, and assumptions have surrounded the separation of Hollywood's most beloved couple. This time, Pitt himself, with the maturity and serenity that come with the passage of time, has confessed what led him to make that decision. Was it really Angelina Jolie's fault? Or was there a deeper discomfort that few people knew about? Brad Pitt finally reveals the real reason for his breakup with Jennifer Aniston. Brad Pitt's romantic history didn't begin with Jennifer Aniston. Before her, he had a romance with Gwyneth Paltrow after meeting on the set of Seven in 1995. They got engaged a year later, but broke up in 1997. It was in 1998 when his path crossed with Jennifer Aniston, and over time they started a relationship. Brad Pitt even appeared in the series that catapulted Jennifer Aniston, Friends, with a cameo in the episode, The One with the Rumor. This gesture further reinforced their image as the perfect couple. They got married on July 29, 2000, in what seemed like a marriage that would last forever. However, the pressure of being in the spotlight and the lack of emotional connection began to take a toll on their daily lives. That was when the actor started to experience a sense of emptiness. The key moment came when Pitt gave an interview to Parade magazine, in which he explained the reasons that led him to end his marriage. I started to feel pathetic. It became very clear to me that I was trying to find a movie about an interesting life, but I myself wasn't living an interesting life, he said. In that context, his marriage to Aniston became, in his own words, part of the problem. Trying to pretend the marriage was something it wasn't was one of the triggers. The actor described how he would spend time sitting on the couch, smoking, and feeling trapped in a routine that didn't reflect what he truly wanted for his life. These statements seemed more like a personal rough patch than a marital one. However, he hinted that this feeling could be linked to his relationship with Jennifer Aniston. "I think my marriage had something to do with it," he commented. These statements marked a turning point in the perception of that breakup. Until then, it had been said that his romance with Angelina Jolie was what had blown up his marriage. Brad Pitt tries to correct his statements about Jennifer Aniston. The media impact of that interview was immediate. Many headlines interpreted that Brad Pitt was calling Jennifer Aniston boring, which caused a wave of criticism toward the actor. Given the magnitude of the uproar, Pitt was forced to clarify his words in a public statement. "It hurts me that this was interpreted this way. Jen is an incredibly generous, lovely, and funny woman, and she's still my friend," he explained in a statement. Over the years, the actor has kept his intention to repair that misunderstanding. In later interviews, he has reiterated that he never intended to blame Aniston for his discomfort. In fact, he has emphasized that it was a period of introspection in which he didn't recognize himself. This gesture of self-criticism was well received by Jennifer Aniston herself, with whom, despite everything, he keeps a good relationship. Both have had public encounters that reflect cordiality, such as at the 2020 SAG Awards, where images of their greeting went viral. Sources close to them say that Pitt even apologized personally to Jennifer for how things turned out, especially for his involvement with Angelina Jolie while he was still married. She accepted the apology, and since then they have kept a relationship based on respect. Brad Pitt has taken a brave step by opening up about the real reasons for his breakup with Jennifer Aniston. His words, far from generating controversy, humanize one of Hollywood's biggest stars. Although time has healed the wounds, their story still raises questions that resonate with those who still believe in second chances.